welcome to Love Buzz. That's right, this is the show where we talk about love and relationships and reality TV, and when they all come together, we get super excited. So, tonight we are talking about Married at First Sight and Married at First Sight Second Chances. But first, Married at First Sight. If you've been watching MAFS, you know that honeymoons are in full swing right now. I mean, we see love connections, we see a little bit of arguing, maybe a little breakdown, but we have so much hope for these couples, and nonetheless, it's super exciting. And then also, if your Thursday night couldn't get more exciting, I mean, it's already awesome with MAFS, you also get Married at First Sight Second Chances, where we see David and Vanessa out there looking for their second shot at love. All right, guys, so we want you to buzz along with us and use #LoveBuzz on social media to tell us your thoughts on the show. We want to know everything you have to say. Be super fans with us, be super fans with me, tweet with me when we watch the show. Do it, do it, do it. Get your love buzz on, tweet us on social media. All right, we're gonna break down these two awesome shows, and I have two wonderful guests with me today. I have our expert that we love on Married at First Sight, Pastor Cal, and yay, and of course we have Angelique Jackson, who is just our entertainment guru. She knows it all. So we're gonna break all this down here today, guys. All right?
Let's do it.
We saw Sheila and Nate. I mean, they really got into it on their honeymoon. Yeah. We didn't know if they were gonna make it. Yeah. It was. I was on, the edge of my seat, and we actually have a clip, so let's take a look at that.
So, you guys are having some challenges?
He said he didn't want to be married anymore, and that is the worst thing you can say to somebody like that.
That's boneheaded.
You can't keep somebody who doesn't want to be kept, and I'm not convincing him. The most appealing thing for me was his level of commitment. When you take that away, then you take away the reason that I was doing this. Words are damaging, and so I'm done.
Do you want this marriage to work?
I'm still committed to my marriage, and the fact that his commitment level doesn't go very far is a problem for me.
I hear you, but here's the thing. You gotta be flexible. You can't just draw the line and say, nope, this is done, not gonna work.
He could have said anything else to me, anything else in the world, and I would have forgave him. That for me is unforgivable.
Wish I was there to give you a hug. I hear you, but here's the thing. Nothing's unforgivable.
She calls you, and she's frantic. I mean, what were you thinking?
I was thinking, why am I interrupting dinner? No,
So you were at dinner when she called.
I was at dinner, yes. But I mean, it's what we do. It's a part of what we do. I mean, if they call, we're there because we want them to succeed.
Are you surprised to get that phone call?
I was, but with this, nothing really surprises you because, I mean, throughout this entire season, you're going to see high drama, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, it runs a gamut. Yeah, so I guess yes and no.
She seemed really upset. Yeah. Do you think that she was going to just kind of throw, she was done?
Yeah, it seemed that way. It seemed that she was done, and she needed a reminder of why she was there.
Yeah.
She did, yeah. She needed a big reminder of why she was there.
And you were there to give her that big old virtual hug.
Yes, I gave her a virtual hug.
Do you think at that point that maybe this relationship was over?
100%. Going into the wedding, and honestly, after they survived like the toasts at their wedding, I was like, oh yeah, these guys are fine. Like they've made it through hopefully the worst of it. And actually, when they first got married, I really thought they were the two that seemed the best matched.
Right.
They seemed to have all the same values, and even though he's a little younger, maybe it was okay. But I especially didn't think that she was gonna be the one to be like, I'm out of here. I thought that maybe he would be like, oh, I'm too young, and kind of get cold feet.
That's a good point. We haven't talked about that yet. There is a big age difference between them. I mean, if it was the girl younger and the guy older, 5 years isn't that much. But when it's the girl 5 years older, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Did you think this was going to be a big issue for them?
Well, under some circumstances it might, but I thought that the maturity was there.
Okay.
We all thought the maturity was there. And not only with them, but also with Cody and Danielle. There's an age difference there as well. So, but we felt that the guys were mature enough to make up that gap.
Being so general, I'm sorry to all the men watching out there. I'm not saying that guys are less mature than women, but usually, sorry. Well, usually guys are less mature than women. Sorry. No.
I will stick up for the guys. I will. Yeah. No.
No.
Guys are boneheaded sometimes. I mean, just face it. Okay, you know, sorry guys, but guys sometimes we do stupid stuff.
Girls do stupid stuff sometimes
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
We all do. The honeymoon episodes just has me so intrigued of what's to come.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, always
Shows
good.
the cracks.
Every week, I'm like, oh, I can't wait till next week. It's like, I wish that I could just binge watch the show. You guys make us wait every week. What are you doing to us? But you know what, you guys, we're not gonna make you wait until next week to see this exclusive clip of next week's episode.
Next time on Married at First Sight.
Wish you a wonderful honeymoon and even better marriage.
I think that I could fall in love with Anthony.
I knew this would be hard. You know, like marrying a stranger. And I feel like I've known you forever.
I love my wife. Period.
In just 1 week, our couples married as strangers, honeymooned together, and are now tasked with moving in with one another.
Have you ever lived with anyone?
I've never lived with a girl.
Being able to successfully merge their lives will indicate whether they can create a healthy, loving marriage or whether they'll be headed towards divorce.
I guess my wish was to pull back a little bit, but I don't want to be like distant.
Like we've talked it so much to death.
Yeah,
we keep going in
and
circles around it. I don't know what the future is gonna hold.
Long day.
Yeah, I know a lot of times Tyree can come off as standoffish. If they don't mesh, then it might mess up my marriage.
I can't wait to live here.
There's no designated parking.
What the? Oh, you mean like just like a spot just for you?
We also have another show to talk about.
Yeah.
And that is Married at First Sight Second Chances with David and Vanessa. I have sat down with David and Vanessa, and you know them well.
Absolutely.
I am such fans of them. They are just like the nicest, most genuine people. I love that they are getting this second chance. And actually, now we're starting to see as their relationships are growing and they're spending more time with their potential suitors or potential husband and wives, things are getting a little interesting, and sometimes it's not so pretty. Let's watch.
I can tell that there's something on your mind, so I wanted to.
So I mean, the last date was tough for me. Obviously, after that whole cocktail party thing, which I'm so literally sick of talking about.
So am I.
Like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
But I have to think about my life and the fact that I have to come here and spend time with these girls that, let's be honest, they hate me.
She looks like she's explaining herself, though, again. She just looks like defensive.
Yeah, I think she kind of asked everybody, like, what's going on.
I had to tell him the whole story, and I was like, look, I know it sounds really silly, like from the beginning, but this is the story.
And I gave you mass credit that night. I was like, that is so cool that you actually went up there and like tried to confront her.
They don't have that type of career that I do. I don't think they have the responsibilities that I do.
I wonder if she knows what we call her.
Resting bitch face.
I didn't know her name. Is her name Maya or Mia?
So when you had asked me like why I'm having trouble connecting with these girls, that's a reason. I don't have the commonalities. I have a mortgage. I have responsibilities. I'm on my own, like, you know, which is fine, and I'm proud of myself. And it kind of makes me sad because I think you and I are here 100% for the same reasons. We want to find our partner, our spouse, that future person. And I don't necessarily think all those girls, the group, is here for those reasons.
Oh man, she doesn't seem like she wants to stay. But Pastor Kel, you are just like our man of wisdom, you know, on these shows. We love you, but how is Married at First Sight different than Second Chances, or how Second Chances different than Married at First Sight?
It's a lot different. Let me say, first of all, I'm so happy for David and Vanessa for getting a second chance. But this is a different scenario because they're single, looking for love. So I'm able to talk to them a little more broadly. You know, and we can have a little more fun with it, actually, because they're getting to know people. There's no commitment.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm telling them, look, take your time, you know, look carefully, you know, think, you know, and learn. Yes. And learn from your past experiences, you know, learn from your past.
It seems like Married at First Sight, it is like a bit more serious.
Oh, absolutely.
because of that huge commitment right off the bat.
Yeah.
So you can have fun and then the serious part.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
We got to talk about Vanessa and her men. She has some good guys in there, but a couple duds. You know you didn't pick the guys for her.
No.
No. Angelique, what do you think of her men?
Listen, I think that there were a lot of guys to choose from, and that's probably very intimidating. But at the end of the day, I feel like some of the guys made it a lot easier for her because they were all just trying so hard.
Yeah.
And with Vanessa, like, she's been married before. She knows that this process either can work or can't work based on how serious you are.
Right.
So if you kind of come in like with a rap or like a, you know, may not be so great. It might be cute in the moment, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe she needs a guy who kind of lays back a little bit more and is confident.
I kind of agree, because you know, when she was with Trey on Married at First Sight, when she was married to him, one of her biggest problems or concerns was that he was a player.
Right.
Yeah. So these guys who are like putting on this, like, hey baby, I got you, putting on a show. Her guard's gonna go up with those
Absolutely.
guys.
She's a very confident person, and she needs a guy who can really step up to the plate and be honest and transparent and genuine. That's what she's really looking for.
Angelique, do you have any predictions? Because I have one pretty strong one that I feel strongly about, but what about you? Predictions
Okay,
of
well,
who they're gonna end
I
up
can't wait to hear yours, but I really have, like, since the very beginning, have had that feeling about David and Jordan. I mean, how incredible is it that they were going to be paired together? They could already be married. I know he keeps bringing that up. And how do you actually move past that when there's all these other girls that, you know, you're just getting to know, but there was this one person that experts thought you were supposed to be with?
Girl,
How do you, I don't,
great minds think alike, because I'm with you. That's what I was gonna say. There is undeniable chemistry between those two.
Absolutely, yeah, there is. But I plead the fifth.
Oh.
I can tell you that it's either her or it isn't.
Oh,
Okay.
That was the
thank
best.
you.
Hey,
Always so
I'm
honest.
trying to help.
So helpful.
Come on, a little hint.
Someone will be matched.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hint.
Yeah.
So it's not like a who knows if they end up with somebody at the end.
No,
You're
I just
telling
didn't
us,
say who or whether David or Vanessa or whomever. It could be anybody.
but somebody gets matched.
Somebody, somewhere in some universe will be matched.
He doesn't want to give too much away.
Yeah.
But you know what, guys? I have no problem giving stuff
Right,
away.
right,
That's
right.
right. We have another exclusive clip of next week's episode because we can't get anything out of this guy. Take a look.
Next time on Married at First Sight, Second Chances.
Soft lips. I would say David's my type. He's really sweet. He's down to earth.
I like Vanessa a lot. I'm definitely seeing myself falling for her.
I'm annoyed this bitch is gonna go on national TV saying I shot the wet seal.
Leaving already? This is not what I signed up for. I'm here to find the love of my life, and this is taking away from that.
No, you do want a woman that has a level of submissiveness to her, you know.
That made me laugh. Okay.
So you leaving me on that note?
Yeah.
This is really tough for me. And I just don't think I can do this.
Pastor Cal, Angelique, thank you so much for being here with me. This was so
My
fun.
pleasure. It was a lot of fun.
It's great. I'll get a buzz on with you guys
There you go.
anytime. Anytime. So cheers to
Cheers.
this. This was so fun. And you guys at home, thank you so much for joining us and watching. Can you believe that we have to wait one more whole week till the next episode of Married at First Sight and Married at First Sight Second Chances? Oh, it's hard for me to wait that long, so my countdown has officially begun. It is 6 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes and 59 seconds until the next episode. So come back here on Love Buzz because we're gonna break it all down. Bye, guys.